Hey guys, Mark here. We are on the road right now and we are looking at Big D. We actually haven't been downtown Dallas, but DC's traffic is looking like Washington traffic and it stinks. We got some crashes ahead. Some of the post thoughts are coming out from Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, and apparently we're willing to trade 2 4th-round picks to move up for Armstrong. Didn't pull the trigger on it. We're able to get him with a single 4th-round pick, so that's kind of interesting. Quarterback Mike White, they said they don't really plan on playing him, of course, this year, but they plan on developing him into a backup quarterback. And what was the other news I told you guys about?
Tavon Austin.
Oh, Tavon Austin. So you were saying that the Cowboys are going to be doing what?
Creative? What? Is that what it is?
Well, it sounds like they're trying to make him like the new
running back.
Lance Dunbar, kind of a third bound, change the pace back, definitely using his hands and his speed. Thoughts on that?
Look, Cowboys are not known for being creative in the first place.
Well, maybe
So,
that's one of the things that they're looking at.
If they do it the right way, I'm all with it. But again, we'll see what happens in training camp, because what they do in training camp and how they practice is going to give you an idea of what they're going to be doing in the season.
Man, this dude over here, we passed him back off the ramp. Look at him with with those nice rims, flat tire. He's still trying to push it, man.
Them rims going to get pitted, man.
You know, that's one of those cases where he doesn't want to be pulled over on the interstate because his license is bad. You know, when the highway patrol comes over.
No insurance.
I'll give up a rim. Just
Right.
make sure I'm not on the interstate and the police car comes up behind me. What are your post thoughts here?
Man,
So this is
to be honest,
That's down, yeah.
offensively, I'm pretty happy about what we were able to do offensively. Some of the receivers, I actually wanted them. They were on my list. Cedric Wilson was one of them, and Michael Gallup was another. So I'm pretty pleased with that. And adding Tavon Austin, that type of speed, is just something we haven't seen in our offense in a long time. To add it along with Zeke Elliott. So offensively, I think we got better. Defensively, we got better as well. We got a linebacker. Obviously, with the trade, we just picked up another defensive tackle. And we got another linebacker for depth later on in Chris Covington. I got to do a little bit more film study on him. But I'm pretty pleased with the draft. I think we did get better. I agree with Jerry Jones.
Well, Jerry Jones was saying that they didn't address safety, and they're going to be looking in the future here for some other options.
Well, we're actually in the position with the young guys to, I mean, with Woods and Kayvon Frazier, the way that they left the end of last year, where we're not as bad off as we were in previous years.
Well, they want to get some competition for Xavier Woods. They're high on Xavier Woods.
I agree with that.
So we'll see what happens. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing that also happens now. That the draft is over. Teams get a lot of players that they didn't expect. You know, I know I didn't. Did you expect that Ryan Switzer would be on the trade block?
No.
Yes. So
I didn't. Actually, I kind of did, because after he got that fumble, they were kind of disappointed in him.
Everybody
but Cole Beasley's first
but
year.
you know, right. I
he
thought Cole
fumbled a lot.
Beasley, because you think it was
But
the
you
money.
see afterwards they didn't use him much after that fumble.
They didn't use Cole Beasley much his first year either. I just thought they were trying to
They just
develop.
told him take a knee. So when he caught the ball, take a knee.
Right. Don't risk it.
Don't risk it. They told him every time, like, come on.
Well, here's the thing.
That, man. Let the man see by doing that, they took the man's confidence away from him. That's why he started muffing punts and messing up. But you see at the end when he ran that one back for the touchdown, he was getting his confidence back. See, a young player like that,
That's because Dak Prescott
you have to allow them to be them.
Dak Prescott got hurt. That's why. Because the whole team got around because they knew that Dak Prescott's hand was messed up.
Regardless.
You know, Michael actually brings up one hell of a point
And
too.
that's why we started running the ball, because of his hand.
Yeah, you know,
in
and
that game.
nobody ever talks about him actually hurting that
hand.
hand. Do we really know how much that hand actually hurt?
It was worse than what they said it was.
I think it may have
You
been
could clearly see it when he was throwing the ball.
because you know I know I get accused of being a
He's
Dak
like throwing
Prescott
sloppy
lover.
balls.
You know, and maybe it's because I love him because he looks
Well,
just
maybe
like
that's
my
why they
son.
got Mike White.
Well, they said they're not trying to get him out there. They want to
They
develop
said
him
the same
slowly.
damn thing about Dak Prescott.
Well, unfortunately, they had nobody else there because Dak was the only next
No, I'm
man
just
up.
saying, like, maybe
I mean-
Dak's injury was
Oh.
bad. That, you know, if you think about it, like, yeah, we like Cooper Rush. But at the end of the day, maybe Cooper Rush needs to push, and iron sharpens iron.
this new student saying?
Okay.
Iron sharpens iron, where they're going to make each other better, and let the best man be a backup, and then you'll have another quarterback.
Right. Okay.
Near where the fine arts building is?
Interesting. So,
Yeah. What you over there for?
don't know what to say about that. All right. So, the thing that's kind of strange to me that I wonder is we got so many defensive tackles, defensive ends, and so many damn wide receivers.
I'm driving this RV.
Do you think it was really needed that we would go with that many wide receivers?
Yes. If you're going to
I
try,
think
if you're
it'll
try
face
to gut the wide receivers out, then of course.
I mean, basically, who may start next year that was started this year?
We'll find out in camp.
Well,
OTAs.
Okay,
Find
we
out.
got all we have is T. Williams and
Well, it's T. Williams.
Cole
Will
Beasley.
might not even start.
now, and I don't know that they're done with wide receivers.
I don't know if those two are going to be on the team.
That's what I'm saying.
And Lee Williams not starting whether he's on team or not. Not the first game.
But did we get better with our wide receiver corps?
Yes, we did. We did get better because the guys that we got are technicians, as Bosch would put it, as far as route running. These guys cut on the dime. They catch with their hands.
Must be really bad.
I don't think none of these guys are going to be starters except for maybe.
I wonder if they're going
But that's just
But
it,
even
though.
Leighton not going to start right away.
I don't think Leighton gonna start.
I don't think any of our draft picks are going to be started. I think everybody we got is for depth purposes, which is great because we need that. But again, in your draft,
You're talking about every single draft pick we had. You don't think any of them are going to be a
I
starter?
don't think so. I'm looking at it like I'll see it when I believe it.
I
That's
think
how
our
I
first
feel.
round pick will be a starter.
Oh,
I think he'll start. Well,
Over who?
I
Because
think-
remember, with our linebackers,
Well,
we
Connor
always
Williams,
the
Connor
way
Williams
we play, we always play with two linebackers
I
and
got,
16.
I got Michael Gallup.
So he's
Gallup
not,
is going to start.
he's not. Well, yeah, okay.
Michael Gallup, Connor Williams.
If you take out,
Connor Williams is going to start too.
oh shit, I forgot about it. All right.
I'm like, you're like, we don't. I'm like, no,
I
no,
started
no.
looking at the back half of the draft. I completely forgot about Connor Williams. I'm sorry. Connor Williams is playing that guard position.
Okay, just make sure you're taking care of the road, man.
I am. Gallup is going to start definitely. I don't know about Cedric.
Cedric is a very viable slot option. He's not going to start. But your man is expendable now, Deontay Thompson. Very expendable, especially with adding the speed of Tavon Austin, because we said the offense didn't have that
Tavon Austin
speed.
going in the backfield.
He is,
Right.
but don't think that they won't line him up in the slide.
They-
and move him here and there.
Now you're talking about them being creative. So let's hope.
Motion him to the slot.
Yeah,
some stuff like that.
Exactly, yeah.
But,
But if they motion him to the slot, he'd still be a slot.
don't underestimate Noah Brown.
That is if he's still here. That's
I
the
know,
thing.
yeah,
Like,
he's
and I
expendable at
love
this
Noah
point.
Brown. I do, man.
But he's a sprained ankle in camp away from being cut. Or back on the practice squad or something.
Well, look, I feel like I don't think Leighton's going to start, but he will have a lot of playing time.
Let's talk about it.
You know, just because you don't start a game don't mean that you're not going to play. I feel
Right.
like he's going to have a lot of playing time. They're just going to rotate him.
All right. You don't really seem very happy at all, my man. Blackhawk.
No, not really. I mean, just the way, like I said, the way we would have never thought as fans that we would see Derwin James 2 picks in front of us.
That's disappointing.
None of us thought that. And in the beginning, since the draft
We
process
thought we was going to
started,
get him. We thought they was going to go get
the
him.
draft process started, we was all celebrating over Derwin Williams. Derwin James. And he's there 2 picks ahead of us.
You don't go get him.
We don't go get him, so it wasn't the Leighton Vanderbilt pick. It was kind of upsetting that we wouldn't picked him. But after Derwin James, I would have moved down and just try to get extra picks and get a little more creative with some players. But I mean, when they went and got Connor Williams, they kind of made up for it. And then behind Connor Williams, you go get Michael Gallup, a nice big wide receiver that smooth in his routes. He has great soft hands, hell of a catch radius, and I think everybody say you're gonna forget about Dez. I'll never forget about Dez.
I'll never forget.
I think he can come in and give us the same kind of production, not just highlight stuff.
I agree. I feel like Michael Gallup, he's definitely going to be a player. But these guys got to come in on their own. And this team also has to let these players get confident in the way that they play. Because once you take a player's confidence away, Look at what happened to Mo Clayton.
The glass man.
And it wasn't just his injuries that plagued him. His confidence got low, which resulted in bad play. And what you're saying is like, everybody thinks these players are like robots, like they're not human. I'm like, yo, the human aspect comes into play, especially when you're a young player. You're always thinking. That's why they make a lot of mistakes. But you have to, that's why some coaches don't always yell at their players. They sit them down and tell them, this is where you messed up at, this is where you need to change. That learning process
You need to
is...
concentrate on getting your ass over. There's the accident.
I got you. I can see more.
I'm just making sure, man. Just all right. Watch there be somebody there with a flat tire and shit.
No, this is a bad accident.
Okay, now, when we picked up, what's the defensive end?
Armstrong.
Armstrong.
So he's not Stretch
Okay, now,
Armstrong.
we picked up Dorian Armstrong.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna run down some names of who we could have picked up.
Okay, doesn't matter who we could have picked
I
up.
know, but I'm just saying this. I'm letting you know.
Hey, stop
I think
texting
that would have been
Rob,
better
bro.
for our
What are you
team
doing?
instead of Dorian Armstrong, which we already got. We got so many ends right now. Am I right?
Right.
Okay, now I'm gonna give you a list of names of people that could have helped our team. R.J. McIntosh, Miami.
Really?
Yeah.
Real? No, I'm like that's the accident. That's all.
All that for that.
All that. That big backup for that.
R.J. McIntosh, Miami could have helped our team. Maurice Hurst, a #1
They weren't
rated
looking at
pick.
him because of that medical.
Hey, in the 5th round, I would have took a chance.
Oh yeah, in the 5th, yeah.
Shaquem Griffin.
That's what I wanted.
Could have
That's
helped us
what I
out. Okay? There's a lot of players that we could have.
Seattle got you clean. Man.
Yeah, he went with his brother. He's going to play with his brother. His brother up there. Yeah, he's going to play with his brother. Who else? I like Fumagalli more than this tight end they picked up. That's just me. Andrew Brown, D-tackle from Virginia.
What was the tight end that we got? Schultz.
Doris Felton. The edge rusher. They could have got the edge rusher from Oklahoma. I call him 002.
I did a Tim Settle video. All these Redskin
Tim
fans are
Settle.
trolling me.
They could have got Tim Settle.
They're
And they
trolling
got-
me
and
on
they
my
got-
channel, talking about, oh, now you get to see him twice a year, this and that. Man, I do think that our scouting department dropped the ball when it came to Tim Settle. He's going to kick our ass twice a year.
They could have got Tim Settle instead of Dorian Armstrong. They could have got Tim Settle. Love Tim Settle.
All right.
Redskin fans are laughing me out.
So that's our thoughts here. We now are past Big D, and we're headed home. We'll be shooting up videos and uploading them, guys, so that way you can find out what's going on, what's what, who's who, and so forth. Looks like we're getting another traffic slowdown. Make sure you guys subscribe to all these channels because everybody's going to be doing some work because we're trying to save our minutes. I'm Mark Holmes. See you guys later.